In this video, we're gonna be making a bucket hat. Now, what do I need for a bucket hat? I need the materials, I need the patterns, I need a sewing machine. I got a sewing machine, ding! I got no materials, and I have no thread. Well, I do have thread, ding, but I don't have glow-in-the-dark thread, and that's the stuff that I want. So we're gonna go to the store. I need to get some glow-in-the-dark thread. I think it's gonna look very cool in the dark, right? And then I'm gonna show you the materials that I got, or that I'm gonna get. Sheesh! Now we're ready to go get some materials. Let's get it. So we're back from getting the materials as well as supplies. What I originally wanted to get were these glow-in-the-dark threads, and as you can see, there's two. This is a white one and obviously like a yellowish one, but I'm pretty sure they both just like turn that like yellowy green during the night. So the four other threads that I got are multicolor ones. If you could take a look at that, we got blue, we got like lime green, this is red, and then this one is white, baby blue, and pink. But now I'm gonna show you the materials. But this is the very first one, just the stars, white stars, blue material. I loved it and I thought it looked cool. So as you can see, it's like a red and white. The second material isn't so much like a denim, but it's like a soft canvas. I love it. It's a 10 out of 10. All these materials that I'm getting are like a really heavy duty canvas, and these are the materials that are in like the outdoor section at Hobby Lobby. So like originally these materials are supposed to be for like outside couches and whatnot, but I'm using it for the hat because obviously it's waterproof and it'll be good when swimming in the pool. And lastly is just a very simple white, nothing too crazy about this. So we got white, red and white, and then blue and stars. But with having all the materials as well as all the threads, our only last thing we need to do is get the patterns, and I don't know where to get the patterns and I don't have any patterns, so we're just gonna Google it. We're gonna literally Google. That's, you know, free. I'll just link it down below, but let's look for it. So I got the patterns all printed out ready to go, and as you can see, there's literally just 3 pieces. So there's a brim, there's a side panel, and then there's a top piece of it. So further ado, I'm gonna start tracing them out and cutting the materials. I'm gonna do 2 pieces for each one. So 2 for this, and then actually 4 for this, because we're gonna do it inside out. So we need, this is a half and then another half. So you need 2 to make a full wraparound. So we need to cut 4 because it's gonna be inside out, as well as 4 pieces of the brim. So for all the pieces, the 4 side panels are just stars, and with the blue, very simple, they're all the same color. We went with 2 white and 2 red for the brim all the way around, and then for the upper top head, top and then the inside, right? Now the first step in sewing this are the side panels. As you can see, they're both inside out. I'm going to stitch on the outside on each one. I'll reverse these ones as well. We're going to reverse them, stitch them on the outside, and then we're going to reverse them back to normal where the stitch is not going to be seen. So the top of the cap is now all stitched up, and it's looking great so far. So for the side panels, I stitched them together, and then I just made a clean stitch on each side to close the back seam on it, and I did it on the other side as well. And for the embroidery, I said, how you doing? Keep it moving. In the glow-in-the-dark stitch, so that's gonna look really cool at night. And then on the other side, I added the Sith emblem, which I love, and it looks a little weird with all the colors. I thought it'd be more like different than just like a pink and a red, but this is the thread that I used that I showed earlier. It's just a color changing thread, which I think is really cool, and that's what it looks like with the final product. And for stitching up the top, I stitched the red onto the blue, and then I also add that closing stitching for the glow-in-the-dark stitch, which I really love the touch. Now I'm working on the brim right now, and I add backing to it. I don't know if that's important or not, but I added it just in case. And then I also did a closed stitching. You can't see it on the white, but I did on the red, and those are both glow in the dark, and I did it for each side. So I'm doing that for the top as well as the bottom, but I haven't done this one yet, but I'm gonna do that same process. So I stitched the brims onto each one, and what I did to add some fun was I stitched lace up customs onto the brim. So when I'm gonna be wearing it, this will be the inside out part, but I normally, whenever I wear my bucket hats, I wear them like flipped up like that. So it's pretty much gonna have lace up customs right there. They'll probably be really annoying after staring at that for a while, but I thought that would be cool. And then if we add the other layer, it's gonna look like this, right? But we want the red and white to be opposite, so I'll turn this around. So we're gonna have it look like this, but it's pretty much gonna be like, boom, you know, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Hey, it's pretty much modeled to be a reversible hat. So if I wear it just plain without any of the logos, it'll look, you know, it'll be upside down, but I mean, I'm not worried worried about that. We can wear this side as well, and that'll be, you know, the back side. But with this, what I gotta do now is I'm gonna keep it just like, actually, we're gonna reverse it real quick. So I'm gonna attach them reverse side again, and I'm gonna stitch all the way around the brim, but then when I reach the point where the stitch start, I'm gonna leave about a 5-inch opening gap, and what we gotta do is pull out the whole hat. So I'm gonna keep the brims inside out just like this, and we're gonna do a stitch all the way around. And then you might be saying, well, it's inside out. What we're gonna do is keep about a yay big space without the stitch. We're gonna pull the hat through that, and then we're gonna reverse it and do an invisible stitch, and we're gonna stitch it all the way around, call it a day. And I might even still add the stitching all the way around, but I'm not too sure yet. But for right now, I'm gonna keep it inside out, and we're gonna stitch it all the way around, so it is one full hat. And for the thread color, I went with the glow in the dark again, because I just think it's really cool. And for when it's nighttime, it's gonna be glowing in your face. Lace Up Customs, how you doing? Keep it moving. Let's start stitching, baby. So pretty simple stitch all the way around, just a straight stitch. But as you can see, I left this opening through here, so now I'm gonna pull the hat through, and then we're gonna close that stitch. So we're left with this opening, as you can see, and all that I gotta do is pretty much just roll it inside out, and we're gonna do a full-on stitch all the way around so it looks perfect, and it looks like we never had like this opening in the hat. So the hat's finally wrapped up. What do you guys think about it? Let me know down below. We got the Star Wars emblem, right? How you doing? We all got everything going on. Stars and stripes, red, white, and blue. Laced Up Customs right here. I got my glasses on, and I did a little Casey Neistat customization. I literally just got, oh my goodness, I literally just got a white pen and drew on them. Like, these are like $8 Amazon glasses. But let me know what you think. I kind of look like I look like a mom on a beach right now. The brim's a little bit bigger than I would like it to be, but I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's gonna keep my noggin away from the sun, away from getting sunburned. I love it though. It's gonna be, you know, really fun in the pool. Thanks for watching though. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I put the link down below if you want to make this hat as well. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. Go watch this video right here.